A fresh neophyte. Excellent. We'll have to go over the basics now that you're awakened, and your consciousness is off-world for the first time. The good news is that as astronomically powerful post-humans, we have shaped a planet specifically for this purpose. This is your nexus. Lose it, and you lose here. The nexus is also the only structure that can create the engineers that construct the buildings you need. Can't do much without a factory. Order your engineer to create one now. Excellent. Factories build units. Order some now. These brutes would make good meat shields if this were some kind of primitive meat-based warfare. But they're good at screening your more valuable forces regardless. I've sent you more brutes and a few archers. Send them out to go capture that region to the west. Good. This region is now under your control. Its deposits are automatically harvested, and the resources sent to your stores. Any metal or radioactives brought in past your storage limit are lost. It's a dreadful waste. Avoid it whenever you can. Keep building units and move on to the next region when you're ready. You may find it useful to set rally points for your factories. That way, your units will automatically start moving toward the front. Wonderful. The radioactives in this region are flowing into your storage. This opens up many new doors for you to explore. A quantum relay is a good first choice. I've sent you some radioactives so you can get your relay building right away, and some engineers to speed the construction. Quantum relays generate quanta over time. Increase your logistics capacity now. This lets you control more constructs. Few worlds indeed have been conquered with the tiny armies the Nexus itself allows you to field. Quanta have many uses beyond logistics. Try some of the other upgrades as your quanta stockpile grows. Just be warned. Every time you enable an upgrade or call an orbital, that action gets more expensive. Keep expanding, and we'll go over more advanced concepts as you work your way toward victory. Quantum upgrade installed. Insufficient radioactives. Quantum upgrade installed. Note how the next region has a different looking structure at its heart. This is a Turinium generator. Whoever controls more generators on a planet accumulates Turinium. Once they reach critical mass, it's game over for the other side. Quantum upgrade installed. Building an armory to create cruisers is essential once you have access to radioactives. Cruisers are more specialized than frigates. Pay attention to your strategic situation and build the right ones to cope. I've gated in an armory and several cruisers for you. Enjoy. This region up ahead is defended by my constructs. Try sending a moderate force, including those cruisers, to capture it. Well done. Defensive structures cost no logistics and are particularly useful in defending your regions from enemy raids. Artillery will typically outrange defensive structures, but you'll need radar or scouts to spot for them. aircraft are analogous to the airplanes the old Earth armies used to field. Bombers, fighters, scouts. Here are some aircraft in a sky factory to create more. Enjoy. The quanta you've been stockpiling can be used to create a short-term effect by linking your consciousness with the satellites that ring every world involved in the Ascendancy Wars. Calling down each particular orbital effect beyond basic scouting requires an expensive and slow building structure. I've given you the needed buildings and some quanta. Try invoking some powers now.
Dreadnought launch
You're ready
initiated.
for the last and best set of toys any post-human has at her disposal. Dreadnoughts. Dreadnoughts require their own specialized fabrication bays. I've sent you a dread launch. Dreadnoughts are unique in two ways, aside from being huge and terrifying death machines. They gain experience, and they can buff their entire armies. I've gated in one of each. Why don't you take them for a spin? Unlike other units, each dreadnought possesses special processing capabilities that allow it to learn from combat it directly observes. Each dreadnought can specialize in different directions. In addition, a dreadnought can provide instant healing to its entire army by burning a level of experience to call a restorative nanite swarm.
Power capacity increased.
I
Dreadnought
must warn you that deviation from the prescribed tutorial path will have dire consequences. Please leave this region and complete the given objectives in order. You found my Nexus. Come on in. Nexuses have armaments of their own and tend to be heavily defended. Once you've defeated me here, the world is yours. You now know everything you need to come help us in the Ascendancy Wars. I look forward to seeing you on a true battlefield soon. The sheer scale of the forces involved in the Ascendancy Wars makes controlling constructs in the traditional manner challenging. Combining your forces into armies lets you worry about the big picture, while they handle the small-scale tactical maneuvering. Armies can also order reinforcements directly. That can be a big time saver.
Enemy dreadnought destroyed.
An enemy
We
nexus
have
has been
captured a
destroyed.
generator.
The singularity, an inflection point in human evolution, a release from all known bounds, casting humanity free of every prior limitation of mind and body. Humanity's technological capabilities expanded at exponential speeds. Humans learned to rewrite their biology, redefine their limitations, then eliminate them entirely. Their minds transcendent, they were no longer as the universe made them, but what they chose to be. No longer human, but something different, something greater. We are what came after. We are new. We are post-human, and the infinite expanse calls to us. We move among the stars, converting dead worlds into terrenium, the computational matter on which we exist. As we forge it, our reach extends, our culture grows. Now something is resisting us. In the distant reaches of known space, post-humans are being corrupted, turned into something else.
I don't think we can hold them off much longer.
We need to initiate another entity.
You sure that's needed? There's not enough bandwidth to transfer a veteran here.
I know. We're going to have to bring a neophyte.
You think that's a good idea?
The splinters are going to overrun us if we don't. No other choice.
I need you to listen carefully. None of this is going to make much sense right now, but you have to start moving quickly. You are now connected to a single construct, a scout vehicle below you. If this construct is destroyed, you will lose your connection to this world and fail the mission. Something has taken control of our nexus on this planet. We need you to take your scout and get it within sensor range so that we can target it with a bombing run. Why don't you
Cheat
test out the
activated.
recon unit? Left click to select it. Move it to the indicated area by right-clicking. Good. Hermes appears to be functional. Notice the red radar ping to the northwest. That red blotch means that enemy units are present. Your sensors can't tell you exactly what is present. You'll only have a general idea. For now, it's probably best to avoid radar contacts like this. Try to go north as much as you can.
You can turn this unit or a group of units into a control group by typing control and a number key. Try it. You can move the map display by holding down the right mouse button and dragging. Zoom the camera in and out with the mouse wheel. Control the angle by holding the middle mouse button and dragging.
You're gonna need to just run through this contact ahead. It's blocking the only way to your target. The Hermes construct is very fast, so you should have no problem outrunning. Good. Continue northwest towards the next marker. By now, you're probably wondering who I am. Hell, you might even be wondering who you are. The person you were before today is gone. Now, you are what we call a post-human. That's how you're able to see this alien world all the way from Earth. Except you're not just on Earth anymore. A tiny piece of you is here, connected to that construct you're controlling this very moment. Today is the first day of your new life. You may be instrumental in saving the human race. No pressure. You must be getting near the hijacked nexus. Its fabricator, a giant orbital satellite, is still under our control. I'm gonna transfer down an Artemis. Stand by. The Artemis is an artillery unit. It can attack targets it can't see as long as they're detected by your sensors. Now, use your scout to detect the enemies to your west, and use the Artemis to destroy them. Excellent. Our bombers are now locked onto the hack nexus. Stand by and enjoy the show.
Enemy
Phelan,
nexus
the
has
neophytes
been
destroyed the
destroyed.
Splinter's nexus.
Excellent. We can... Something's not right. I can't feel my mind. I can't feel my mind.
Phelan? Phelan!
Whatever did this must also be behind the splinters. They're what remain of post-humans that have been transformed into something else. Drones of some sort, mindless and beholden to a foe we know nothing about. We must discover who this enemy is, and how they are corrupting even the mightiest among us.